Good morning. Today on Spotlight, an interview with Linda Little, the president and CEO of the Neighborhood Service Organization. What's the organization's future mission for housing, health, and human services? We'll ask her. And later on our Sunday morning program, we'll talk to Dr. Nikolai Vitti, the very seasoned superintendent of the Detroit Public Schools Community District. What's the state of his schools and his educational blueprint for the future? Stay tuned. It's Sunday, February the 1st. I'm Chuck Stokes, and this is Spotlight. There could not be a better time to have someone like you in to talk to us in these frigid, cold temperatures. Let's start with that and work our way to this big 70th anniversary celebration. This is the time in which we really test our systems and do our systems work, and people who may be out in this cold weather or losing power, all sorts of things. I'm sure your phone is ringing off the hook.
Yes, it is. And you know, NSO is happy to stand in the gap. You know, this is where our mission thrives in full color. We partnered with the city of Detroit, as a matter of fact, with our new mayor, to stand up 2 warming centers last week that are continuing on into next week. We have one for single adults where we opened up our gymnasium, and we're getting people who are unsheltered out of the cold into a warm environment where they can shower, get meals. We right now have a campaign where we're asking the community to donate coats, gloves, hats, scarves, boots even, to help for when they leave, when we close down this warming shelter after these frigid temperatures this weekend. We can send them on with the warm coats and outer clothing that they need to stay warm.
And the very first initiative she did with her transition team, you headed up part of that committee.
Yes. I was honored to be selected to co-chair one of the committees, the Health, Human Service, Homelessness, and Poverty Solutions Committee, along with my co-chair Denise Brooks-Williams from Henry Ford Health.
Absolutely.
And one of the first initiatives that the mayor launched, actually the first initiative, was RX Kids, which was a recommendation from our committee. Of course, Luke Schaefer, who's now her chief over that area, was also on our committee. So
right, she had a big press conference with him.
Press conference. So
snapped him up from the University of Michigan.
That's right. So we're very, very excited about the leadership of Madam Mayor and the vision that she has and the inclusive approach that she's taking.
We are indeed a diverse city. 70 years, that's a long time. So you're celebrating this anniversary, and it goes through the lion's share of this year all the way up into what, August?
Until August, that's right. So we kicked off our celebration with, of course, our employees. We did an employee appreciation in August of last year. August of 2025 is the 70-year mark, and we're going to celebrate through August of 2026. And then we had a public gala that was fantastic at Motor City Casino. Jay Moss performed there for us and really honored some wonderful pillars in our community. And we have a campaign where people can donate and support our mission. It's called The Power of 70. So they can donate in increments of 7.
Can they go to the website?
They can go to our website at nso-mi.org.
All right. We'll also hook it to WXYZ.com so you can go to either way. We'll make sure that they're linked up.
That would be perfect. Yeah. So from $7 to $70,000 or $700,000, even $7 million. Let's just get optimistic.
If you got it, use
it. So we are really excited, and we're also launching a capital campaign because the Joe Louis Greenway is coming right. It's going to go right at the end of where NSO is. We're right at the end of Detroit, where Highland Park meets the city.
Right.
And our Joe Louis Greenway is right behind our Bell building, and we want to launch a community park that's there where they can have bikes and feature local artists and have a respite, a beautiful place in our community that is Hope Village, right down the street from Focus Hope.
All right, very good. We're going to take a little quick pause for a call. So we come back, I want to find out from you, what's the biggest challenge facing NSO these days and about the Touch Me campaign?
Okay.
We'll be right back with Linda Little right after this. What's the biggest challenge your organization faces? I mean, if you've been here for 70 years, obviously the need is great.
Yeah, so one of the things that NSO is known for is continuing to evolve with the changing needs of our community. And we've been able to do that. That's how you navigate 70 years. But right now, you know, this issue of the housing crisis and affordable housing is really a challenge for us. You know, we have so many people who are everyday working people who just can't afford a place to live. We have children.
And
who
these
go
are
to-
people, many who, most probably, who have jobs.
Oh, they have jobs.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
So we aren't talking about people who don't want to work. They're working hard, 9 to 5 or whatever their hours may be, but trying to keep up with inflation and keep
That's
up
right.
with the economics right now is very difficult for many, many families.
That's right. You know, we have we in partnership with organizations like United Healthcare, United Way, Molina Health Plan, we have a fund called the Housing First Fund. And it's really, you know, something that's akin to when I was growing up, you might remember this, Chuck, my parents used to have rent parties for
Yeah,
neighbors
I
to help them pay their rent.
Right.
So this is similar to that. It's where if somebody's having a hard time, you know, we had somebody who got sick and was in the hospital and off of work for a while, and they fell behind
Right.
on their rent.
Which
we
can
help
happen.
we helped them catch up. We had somebody whose car broke down and they couldn't get to work, so they would fall behind on their rent if they couldn't get their car fixed.
Sure, it
we
happens.
helped them fix their car. So these kinds of things that are really the result of the root cause of homelessness is poverty, because the wealthy people have the same challenges, the same issues. They just have the resources to weather those storms.
You have a Touch Me campaign. What exactly is that?
Wow, so a large population that we serve is women. As you know, we have the only women's shelter in Detroit. And many of those women, I would say 90 to 95%, are fleeing domestic abuse. And many of them were abused as children. They have children who've been abused, and the system has failed them. I mean, they've not found any support or justice. And so when we launched this Don't Touch Me campaign, it was really to address the needs and concerns of the population that we serve, but also because, you know, I personally had experience with this system and seeing firsthand the gaps in how people fall through the cracks. And it was right around the time, if you recall, Naziah Harris, the story of she was, I don't even want to bring it up again. People know the name. And there was another little boy, Chase Allen, that was repeatedly abused by his mother and given back. And 3 years old, blind in one eye, and was found in a refrigerator. And there were multiple, you know, points with the system that felt both instances, these children lost their lives because the system failed them. And every day things happen that prevent people from falling into those cracks. But when one child is left behind or suffers a fatal incident, it's one too many. So one of the things that we're doing is working with a bipartisan group of people to help pass a bill that requires training about child abuse. Best practices, nationalized, standardized training.
Get out on the front of
Get on the front of the issue so that when a child does disclose and these issues do present to our system, they can respond more appropriately. Each division, like CPS, has a role and a level of expertise.
And make sure that they
Law
are working
enforcement,
together.
judiciary, working together, but also respecting their respective position in the process. One major partner, we just joined forces with the Zero Abuse Project. The CEO, Jeff Dion, was just on our podcast, and it also has a podcast called The Silent Majority. So that will be airing next week. So your listeners could go to our website and pull that information and learn more as well.
All right. Ms. Little, thank you so much for coming in, sharing this very valuable information. Keep up the good work, and congratulations on 70 years, and wishing you 70 more years of
Thank you,
success.
Chuck.
All right.
Stay warm.
Thank you. You do the same. And when we come back, we'll sit down with the superintendent of the Detroit Public Schools Community District, Dr. Vitti. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Dr. Vitti, good having you.
Thanks for having me and having me back. Always good to be on.
Pleasure. The other day, you did a public address, the state of our schools. What is the state of our schools? The largest school system in the state of Michigan.
Yeah, I would say the theme is we are definitely on the rise as an improving school district. I think those that have watched our work nationally say that we're one of the most improved large urban school districts in the country. I think locally, depending on your access point to the district, you see the improvement. I think if you're a teacher, you're a student, most parents have seen our improvement over the years. And now it's about being really focused on our updated strategic plan to accelerate the kind of student achievement we've seen, with a focus on improving student attendance, continuing to invest in our buildings, and bringing more partners to fill in the gaps. And then ultimately, our greatest challenge is equitable funding still in the state of Michigan. But very proud to have served as superintendent now in my 9th year, second longest serving superintendent in the history of the district.
And in that type of job, that's a lifetime.
It is, yeah. I often say 1 year of being a large urban school superintendent is like 3 to 4 years. So multiply that by 4, maybe another 4 for COVID. Right. But very proud of the improvement we've made, but not satisfied. You know, our school district needs to continue to improve because our children desperately need a high-functioning school system to compete globally. And we've made massive improvement. I think some improvement that people didn't even think we could make. There were questions, could we even have local control? You know, could we be fully staffed with teachers? Could we raise student achievement? Could we not be under the thumb of the state and the federal government? You know, all of that is improved, and it shows the potential of the school system when we have a right balance between the leadership of the superintendent and the board. And I think the board and I have worked really well, even with a lot of change on the school board, very focused on our strategic plan and what's best for children.
Dr. Vitti, what is it you hear most from your board? Because the board technically kind of represents the people. If people have an issue, they should go to the school board. The school board then comes to you and says, we need this, that, and the other.
Well, right now it's defined through that strategic plan. So what the board is saying, we have to do a better job of improving student attendance, because we know that when students miss 18 or fewer days of school, they're 3 to 5 times more likely to be at and above grade level on state assessments and on the PSAT, SAT. We've talked a lot about accelerating student achievement. We've definitely improved in reading and math and the SAT faster than the state of Michigan and most districts of Michigan. But we have to accelerate that to improve even better. The board continues to talk about bringing more parents into the school, supporting their children at home, so that we have better relationships between schools and parents. You know, for the most part, that's been the focus area of the current makeup of this school board. The way we're going to bring students back into DPSTD is, one, strengthening early learning, expanding pre-K, but just improving the day-to-day experience of our students and our parents. Parents are the #1 seller of the school system, if you will. If
everybody wants the best for their child.
Exactly, and if they have a positive experience, then they tell that to their neighbor, to their friends, to their family. And so it's always about customer service. We're not going to always agree on every issue with parents, but we always have to treat them with respect. We have to be responsive. We have to problem solve together. And I think we're doing a better job of that as a school system, but more work still needs to be made there. But the other thing that we're really focused on, and again, going back to what the board wants to see.
Hang on one second. Hold that thought. We're going to rush to a little quick pause for the cause. We'll come right back and we'll pick right up with that. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Dr. Vitti, I apologize, I cut you off to get to a break, but you were, I think, getting ready to talk about high school reform plan.
Yeah, I can get excited and just keep on rolling. So
that's all right. People want enthusiasm in a leader.
I was talking to you about our high school reform, and that's how we're going to continue to bring more students into DPSED. We've seen strong academic improvement at the K-8 level, but we need to be doing a better job at the high school, so being a springboard to college, the world of work, and life in general. So our high school redesign plan is all about making the high school diploma relevant and actionable. So whether it's taking more advanced placement classes, more dual enrollment, which is taking college classes in high school, more career tech classes, more internships, bringing back some of the things that worked in DPS before. I think that's also going to strengthen our enrollment and bring students back to DPSED. And the other most important thing is facilities. You know, our facilities on average are almost 70 years old. They've seen a lot of wear and tear under emergency management, almost 20 years with not investing in those buildings. So now we're, with COVID money that we put aside, $700 million investment. Excited about a new high school at Pershing, new high school at Cody, new CADE on the east side, Carson's, a new CADE in southwest Detroit. And all of our schools will have modern HVAC systems, which means air conditioning, in the next couple of years. So some of these things I think people take for granted outside the city, but it's a long time coming, and our students deserve not only what children have in the suburbs, but I believe more because of some of the concentration of poverty and just a history of race in a negative light in the city.
During the last mayoral campaign, there were a boatload of candidates, and every candidate that came through here talked about education and it's the future and how important it was. And all of them had different plans in terms of to what degree they should work with Detroit Public Schools community districts. Some wanted more involvement than others. What is the proper partnership for a city administration that technically has no oversight over you and your organization?
Well, all those candidates are exactly right in that we're not going to continue to rebuild the city and accelerate that rebuild process without a stronger public school system. And I say traditional public school system because our most fragile children and our most talented children are in our school system. And if we're talking about the future workforce, we're talking about future leaders, we're talking about future residents, that traditional public school system has to continue to be strengthened and supported. So it's exciting when all these mayoral candidates talked about it. I'm curious to see what are they going to do now that they didn't win, and how do they continue to support the system, not just attack it and criticize it. I think the way of the future is building off of the partnership that Mayor Duggan and I had. I think he took a very practical approach in saying, you're in charge of running the school system. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you know, how do I support you? How do I fill gaps? And I think he did that by bringing the business community in to help rebuild Randolph and create more career tech opportunities. I'm very excited about Mary Sheffield. You know, on her first day in office, she went to Pershing High School, you know, a neighborhood high school on the east side, met directly with the kids, talked to the kids. I think she's going to bring a new energy and a new dedication to the neighborhoods. And I think moving forward, the proper relationship, to answer your question, is about true partnership, true problem solving, sharing each other's challenges, but also sharing each other's resources to fill gaps for families and students. Our initial conversations has been expanding summer programming and after school programming, put kids in safe, healthy, caring environments. We've talked about attacking student attendance and trying to talk more campaigns and promotions, incentives to improve attendance. We've talked about working together on homelessness because that's a major impact on our families. And then lastly, just expanding wraparound services and creating more activities for our youth. But the issue of wraparound services are important when you think about mental health, access to quality medical care, dental care, vision screening. We're doing that through our health hubs, but we want to continue to expand that partnership.
Hold on. If you had to send a message to the legislature, what would it be that you need most to improve education?
Continue to increase per pupil funding. The governor has narrowed the gap between per pupil funding with areas of low income like ours versus the wealthier suburbs. It's got to be accelerated. if we're really about giving children equal opportunity. That would be my message.
And how important is it for the legislature to pass the budget by July 1?
You said it. All I can do is echo what you said, but it's unconscionable that elected officials aren't keeping to their deadlines when every district has to create their own budget and pass it by June 30th.
What do you want to say to them or anyone in terms of whether or not the Detroit Public Schools is an area ICE should be coming in looking for people?
Yeah, certainly against, that's an easy response. Fortunately, we've not been contacted by ICE. ICE has not tried to enter our buildings. We have a clear protocol. ICE cannot come in our buildings without a subpoena and a warrant. It is a tragedy of what's happening throughout the country and even in our own backyard in Detroit, mainly Southwest Detroit. It's affecting student attendance, student morale. There is a more practical, comprehensive, child-friendly, family-friendly, American-friendly way to deal with this problem or this challenge, and our current state of affairs is not it.
All right. We needed to do a half hour. We'll get you back.
I try to be quick.
Okay, you did great. And we want to thank you at home for joining us. We also want to send our condolences to the family and many friends of Richard E. Whitmer, the father of Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and her two siblings. Dick Whitmer served this state honorably as legal counsel to former Governor George Romney, Commerce Department Director to the late Governor Bill Milliken, CEO of Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, and as a past chairman of New Detroit Incorporated. He was also a beloved grandfather. When Dick Whitmer passed away last week, he was 85 years old. I'm Chuck Stokes. We'll be back next week with more Newsmakers in the Spotlight. We hope you have a great week.